welcome to our first episode of Catty Chit-Chats. My name is Jules, and I'm here with my sister,
Hey, I'm Mar.
where we discuss everything trending in pop culture. Okay, today we will be talking about Porsha Williams, who is one of the housewives on Atlanta. Last week on Instagram, she shared a photo with her ex fiance Dennis and her friend's husband, Simon Gubodia.
Oh.
Okay. In the photo, all three of them are smiling, laughing. It looked like they're having a really good time, right? Um,
Mhm.
but everybody noticed on Portia's ring finger, there was a big, shiny, sparkly rock. Okay. And in the comments, her ex fiance, Dennis, said, "Congrats, P. Cheers to your new chapter. Happy Mother's Day."
Oh,
Now, just like me and everybody else on the internet, we were very suspicious on what Dennis was congratulating Portia on. Okay. But no one suspected that she would be engaged to her friend's ex husband.
stop.
Yes. But
Wow, that's ridiculous.
exactly. But, a couple of days later, Portia went on Instagram and she confirmed everyone's suspicions that she was indeed engaged to her friend's ex husband.
Oh
Actually,
my
technically,
gosh.
husband. They're still married. I know that they filed, well, Simon says that they filed back in January, but, technically they're still married.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah. Um, So Portia, she defended her relationship. She says, I'm really happy. She put the hashtag love wins and her ex-fiance is really supportive. Which is great, but you are engaged to a man that was your friend's ex-husband. Like, I'm sorry, that's against girl code. I mean, what do you think about that?
I think that's ridiculous. I definitely feel as if they're it's a selfish it's a selfish choice. It's a selfish
Mhm.
decision because he may have filed in January. I don't know the whole specifics of their marriage or anything like that, but for him to the ink isn't even dried on
Right.
those divorce papers.
Exactly.
So, what kind okay, the audacity that he
Right.
has to go ahead and get into a brand new relationship with his almost ex-wife's friend who was on her show. Is it only for clout? Like, what's going on?
Exactly. You know what? But at the end of the day, Portia has definitely secured her bag and her spot on the next season of The Real Housewives. That's going to be a very good, juicy storyline. Yes, it is wrong, but you know what? It is a little bit entertaining, if I have to be honest. So it'll
Listen,
be really, really interesting to see how all of this plays out. Um, so anyways, Portia and her new man are just they're living it up. They're in bliss until yesterday a girl named Jessica Harris reported that she and Simon were dating the same time he was dating Portia.
stop, no.
Yes. And so I mean, it is not a good sign that in the beginning of your relationship there's already cheating rumors.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Yeah, she does. Portia needs to run. She needs to run. Uh, run away from that relationship. Jessica Harris is spilling all the tea. I'm sure we're gonna hear more from her, um,
There's
and to
definitely
see
a
how
lot
this
of
goes.
shade being thrown around. There's a
Mhm.
lot of accusations, there's a lot of, he literally put his money where his mouth is, and he's eating it because this is just ridiculous.
Yeah, Simon, he reported that, "Oh, this is all false allegations. I don't know why she would say something like this." And he actually said that he would offer up to $50,000 to anyone that can prove he was cheating. Well, you know what? The receipts are in, and there are photos and videos of Jessica and Simon together as recent as March 31st.
Wow.
And then apparently he texted her last week wishing her a happy Mother's Day. She's not even a mom.
Then why the heck would he even message her?
Yeah.
Well, if he's not in a relationship with this woman or he feels as if it never happened, then why would he message her
unless he
while
still has
he's currently engaged to Portia?
unless he still has lingering feelings. You know, it reminds me of, after you broke up with your boyfriend and he texts you, "Oh, you left your bobby pin here." Just
Get out of here.
any excuse to text you, any excuse to talk to you, it sounds like one of those things.
He was definitely fishing, and he caught the right one because she definitely went to go tell the rest of the school.
I Right. Oh my gosh. But you know what? This is still a developing story. We are staying on top of it. Um, and we'll see what else comes out because obviously, um, Jessica may be using this as her uh
Her way in.
exactly way into
Her
the
way in
entertainment
to get
world.
to yes.
Yeah, and her way to some sort of like get some sort of promotion for herself. And you know what? It's working because we're talking about her.
Exactly. I
She's a
mean,
nobody.
she's somewhat of a s she might be dumb, but she's definitely a smart woman.
Exactly. And you know what? Portia, is she really in love with this guy or is she doing it so she can secure her spot on Real Housewives? Because you know what? Real being a housewife isn't a permanent spot.
Right.
You have to have something interesting going on so people tune in to watch.
Correct. And I
So,
feel as if it's a 50-50 split on either either a PR stunt or if they actually really are in love. If they really are in love, then good on them, but for her to claim that she was never friends with this of
mhm,
the almost ex-wife, that's just first of all, that's girl code. She just broke
mhm,
it, and that's a slap in the face, that's really disrespectful, and she just doesn't have any qualms about it, obviously, when she's flaunting it all over social media.
mhm. For those who don't know what Mara is talking about, Portia came out on Instagram saying that they were never friends. When they were friends, Portia introduced the friend, I think her name is Flan,
Mhm.
onto the Real Housewives this past season. And then to just automatically switch up, isn't right.
Right, and don't think that Simon isn't also to blame because he's literally throwing away and acting as if his past relationship meant nothing to him by getting with her friend.
Mhm,
And I don't know if it's a clout thing on his end. I know that he's a very successful businessman, he's an entrepreneur, he's a producer, but is he going to look better with Portia on his arm versus his ex-wife?
mhm.
That's the true question.
You
Is
know,
he
s
going to be able to get more business that way since she is
mm,
a public figure?
mhm,
Is this just a business deal or is this
mm.
actual love?
Right, right. Yeah, that's a really good point. Money isn't enough for some people, they need the fame too.
Correct.
So
Which is really sad because,
mhm,
you know, we talk about morals as humans, and sometimes when things happen like this, it's really hard to find the thin line or distinguish the thin line between what's morally right and what's morally wrong.
mhm,
And it feels as if in the entertainment industry, that just goes out the window. You just do
mhm,
whatever you need to do to
mhm.
really just step up and become more successful than you currently are, which
Right.
is a really sad way to live life.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely in this day and age, morals and values is something that's lacking.
Correct.
So, but you know what? We are staying on top of the story. It's still developing. And if any new information comes out, which probably will be shown onto the new season of Housewives, we will keep you updated. But until then, thank you so much for listening to our first episode. We're really excited to film this. Please tune in next week. Thank you so much for listening. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.